Not yet. Yeah, you don't want to get sick. I got you. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, guys. What's up? It's JoJo, and we are back with another vlog. Today we are in Universal. It was a huge update that happened today that's gonna kind of change the future of Universal. They took away temperature screenings, and they've actually made social distancing shorter. Instead of doing 6 feet, they're doing 3 feet within the parks. So back in the day, the lines would actually be spaced out 6 feet apart, but now you're gonna be closer. And it's crazy because there's no more temperature screenings. And Disney later in the month is actually getting rid of temperature screenings too. But I just wanted to come to the park today, check out how the rides look. Maybe those queue lines will actually be a little bit shorter. Maybe they won't be as long as the line getting in. It's around 11:45 right now. I wanted to get here in the afternoon when the lines actually, start popping out. So we'll see how today is. If you enjoyed this vlog, then make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell. As we make our way in, this is normally where temperature screenings used to be. They still have hand sanitizer stations. However, no one is screening anymore. So that's kind of cool, kind of different. Face coverings are definitely still required for now, however. All right, I definitely think this adds to the efficiency of getting into the park. The other day when I was here, there was a line extending all the way out here due to the fact that there was a line for temperature screenings. As I make my way into the park right now, comment down below, how do you feel about temperature screenings being taken away? Are you like, yes for it was a waste of resources? Or are you like, I wish they still had it, it made me feel safer? On the entrance into Universal Orlando Resort, as you see, keep 3-part 1 meter between you and your travel party. Also, if you haven't checked out my new Velocicoaster vlog, you gotta check it out, top right corner. Look at all of this merchandise. I already wanna go on again. I can't wait until it officially opens. Now, before we go inside, I just wanted to say a huge shout out to my Patreon and YouTube members. You guys are the reason why I'm able to actually do this full time. I cannot do this job and provide you this content that makes you smile, it makes me smile, without your help. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, YouTube and Patreon members, especially my Patreon. I've been having so much fun talking to you. If you join my Patreon, you can actually directly message me, so we have some good conversations every now and then. Anyway, enough chatter. Let's get inside and check this out. Now, as I'm outside the entrance to Universal Studios, you can see that there is blue tape social distancing on the floor, but this definitely isn't 6 feet anymore. This is literally 3 feet. Here is me, boop, 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 boop. It almost kind of feels like what people would regularly be spaced apart without being on top of each other. It's interesting. These lines are starting to look very, very normal. But this is also good because now you don't have a line extending outside when people are trying to get in at busy hours of the day. And on arrival into Universal Studios, social distancing required. Keep 3 feet, 1 meter between your travel party and other guests. Nice and big. This is literally just started today. Kind of wild. Universal is definitely popping off. Now right away, I can see that the extended queue isn't being used for Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. Usually a line would be coming outside and wrapping around over here. But now because of the 3 feet instead of 6 feet, they can actually keep the queue inside and in the shade, which is good. Here is the line for Despicable Me. I'm starting to think that 3 feet just means regular line. For all of you planning your trip in the future, it is 11:30 on a Thursday, and it's a 50-minute wait for Despicable Minion Mayhem. Shrek 4D is at a 30-minute wait. That's the lowest I've seen it in a while. I believe Shrek 4D has a lower wait time today due to the fact that they can actually have more people in the pre-show now because there's less social distancing requirements. As you can see, 3 feet kind of just looks like normal when you're waiting in line almost. Another Another great example of how 6 feet and 3 feet really changed the line. Usually you'd see transformers all the way out here, people just sprawling out here, but now it's all the way up there. Personally, it's really cool to see that they're slowly getting back to a sense of normalcy. Universal did make a statement that their team members and the guests are their main and top priority when it comes to safety. So they're gonna keep assessing the situation with the CDC guidelines, and we'll see where it goes. Also, I think it's starting to rain. It started to rain. I didn't check the weather app today. Make sure you're ever planning a vacation, you check to see what you should dress for when you come to the parks. I'm definitely not prepared for the rain. Seems like a little more of like a sun shower. That's what I'm hoping for. I do want to go on at least one ride today for you guys to see how it actually feels to be waiting. They actually have a little water fountain show going on right now. I didn't even know they were doing this. Bring back Phantasmic. It really just decided to start pouring. I moved over to Starbucks. I mean, this is an example of another 3 feet instead of 6 feet line. Everyone's kind of social distancing. They have tape in here as well. But yeah, it kind of just looks like a regular line, not gonna lie. Slowly getting back to the old ways before COVID. Just like that, it's sunny and hot again and not raining. I actually waited in Starbucks. I got a sandwich. I'm gonna eat that real quick. If anything is getting back to normal, it's Universal. These crowds are really starting to remind me of the good old days. And again, this is only a Thursday. There is expected to be a bigger crowd on the weekends. Diagon Alley actually looks less crowded for once. Definitely go back to one of my other videos where I showcase Diagon Alley, because this is wild. And I think it looks less crowded because the lines aren't against, you know, the alley right here. It's shorter, so they can actually maintain their lines better. As you see, there's actually no line getting in right now, which is really cool to see. They're actually, wow, definitely feels a lot more spacious right now. Granted, it might have just rained, so people, you know, might not be here as quick yet. I definitely think the lines are helping with that. Super cool. As you see, there's tape on the floor. We are now in Gringotts Bank. Here's a perfect example of how a line is gonna look now with a regular attraction. This is 3 feet, not 6 feet. Now, people didn't sometimes listen to those rules before, but now that's 3 feet, it's really not that hard. As you see, the line looks basically normal. It's not 6 feet, it is socially distanced. They do want you to be mindful of other people's space, but this definitely just looks basically normal now. And this line actually still is extending back pretty far because it's a 55-minute wait. But yeah, no, I mean, this is a case in point, perfect example of how a line's gonna look when you come here on your vacation. As I'm walking around, I'm sitting here like, what's different? I mean, obviously the lines are different, but what else is different? And I realized that Mardi Gras is gone. The event is officially over. And honestly, I cannot wait until next year. They honestly did a good job with Mardi Gras for their limitations this year, Universal. However, I think Mardi Gras next year is going to be amazing. I think every event in the next 2 years is going to be just so much fun. And I bet you can understand why. I do not like the Simpsons ride. I will say it every time I come by. I went on it the other day with Jeet for doing all the rides in Universal. It's only at a 30-minute wait right now. Not looking too bad, but I literally do not like that ride, guys. I would not wait on that ride if there was a line. So characters here in Universal are still socially distancing about 6 feet. That has not changed yet. I still can't get too closer to Homer. So close yet so far. Good seeing you, bud. Got you. Not yet. Yeah, you don't want to get sick. I got you. You have a good day, buddy, okay? Another travel tip. For some reason, the Simpsons area usually has massive lines for food. I don't know if they just really like it. There's a lot of different food options in there. However, I do see a line in this place. Kind of wild. And you see here, still got some 3 feet social distancing tape. It's kind of cool. They updated this all over in one night. But as you see, it's good because the lines are still pretty long. Now we can have a better indicator on how long you have to wait for lines in Universal, because there's no more like, oh, they're just socially distanced. I actually really enjoy E.T. Adventure. It's at a 15-minute wait. We're gonna go on it. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is very similar to Peter Pan's flight in Magic Kingdom. I think this is better. I'm gonna say it right now. More 3 feet apart stickers on the floor. Now it's kind of weird. I'm used to saying 6 feet apart, not 3 feet apart. It doesn't roll off the tongue the same way, but here you go. as you see. Now there's not really a line, but it's okay. And there's no pre-show for ET anymore because they were doing it for social distancing. However, maybe the pre-shows will start coming back now because of the 3 feet instead of the 6 feet apart. Hello. So you still need to get hand sanitizer. Thank you.
Sally. You're gonna wait right here for me.
Our Uber has arrived. Woo! Super excited.
All the way over. Have
Let's
a
go
seat.
save
Pull on the
ET.
yellow backboard.
Hold! Hold it right there! You're on the... Whoa!
Wow!
Got him at the bottom of the hill.
Oh no, they found us ET. We gotta go.
End of the road.
Whoa, watch it!
Hey, stop!
We're flying!
Look, they're flying!
Okay, this part gets weird, everyone.
E.T. Go to Tikri. Hurry.
We need to save everyone. These aliens are so weird.
Welcome home. You deserve it. Or die.
Welcome home. You are
Let go.
You have saved our planet. Come, celebrate with us.
What an odd ride, but I think that's why I like it so much. They better never remove this ride, or I will riot. Comment down below, what is your favorite ride in Universal? This is definitely one of my top 3. Wait, I actually got a little wet from this water for once. That's weird. Now, back in the day, I don't think he does it right now, but ET normally would say your name at the end of the ride, but unfortunately, he's not right now. He's just
Goodbye, friend.
oh, he said goodbye, friend, instead. But I mean, the best part is not ET at the end, but ET in the gift store. Like, look at that. And on our way out, we have the mysteries machine. Hello! Have a good day. Oh, thank you. I will let you know. Love that. Okay, everyone, that about wraps up today's vlog. A very short and sweet one, just showcasing the new guidelines for safety here. So instead of 6 feet, it's 3 feet, and there's no temperature checks. Now, when you look at that on paper, it seems like a very minuscule thing, but as you saw today, these rules actually improve the efficiency of Universal by a lot. With the lines, with the scenery, just the amount of space they have to work with crowds is really good. And I'm excited to see you know, more and more things slowly going back to normal. Disney will be doing the same thing with temperature checks, not 6 feet apart, but temperature checks at the middle of May. So I think it was May 17th. So make sure you stick around. I will definitely be covering that and showcasing if there's any differences, if it makes things more seamless and easier. But either way, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead, like, subscribe, share, ring that bell, and remember, every day is a blessed day to be alive, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys, and thank you so much.